What is up? What is up, Facebook world? What's going on? Giving Tuesday here. We're rocking it. I'm Mark Howell, coming to you live from Fun to Life headquarters, aka office downtown Brighton, within the Visiting Angels. Yeah. I've got fans knocking on the window, but hey, just wanted to pop on real quick, give a quick little update about Giving Tuesday and what it means for Fun to Life. Talk about grant award that we've already made, one of 3 announcements coming in the next 12 hours or so, and just kind of give a little recap of where we're at, fundraising wise and everything else. What up, Sean? What's going on, buddy? Hey, so far we are, let's see, what are we? About 8-9 hours into Giving Tuesday ish, right? From 8 a.m. to now, and we've raised just over $5,600. So we're 56% to the goal. We set a goal, an aggressive goal of raising 10 grand in 24 hours. My board looked at me like I was crazy when I said that that's what I wanted to make happen this year, because we did roughly $10,000 over the course of a week last year, and this year I wanted to do it in 24 hours. Let's just hit it hard. Let's see if our supporters can come through. And so far, so good, right? We're 56% of the goal, but we still need some help. So if you haven't donated yet, if you have donated, please share it. Please urge your family, your friends to get behind this awesome cause as well. And if you haven't donated yet, what are you waiting for, right? Times are running out. So I posted a link that you can donate through our website. Facebook is done, at least with the matching portion. The fundraiser is still going, so you can donate through Facebook. I'm going off 2 hours of sleep, so cut me some slack. Do through Facebook or through our website. Either way is perfectly good. And if you have trouble with either one of those, you can always contact me directly, and I can help you from there. Moving on to number 2. So far we've had, quick recap again, we've had 56 donors, which is equated to just over $5,600. So an average donation of about $100. And what's amazing is seeing people give what they can give, and that's more meaningful than how many zeros are behind the number. Whether it's $5, $1,000, anything in between has been an amazing donation, and we just thank you so much for your generous support. We couldn't do it without you. Rolling into the second one, publicity today, but I wanted to talk to you about a grant recipient that we just made today, and kind of how it incorporates really the vision of Fun to Life in general, and how it just really came together today. So my vision from, actually, I'll start over. We'll go with the story, right? So everyone has seen, probably blasting through WHMI, Livingston Daily, through social media, what have you, the tragic story of the Fowlerville family whose house burned to the ground, leaving them with absolutely nothing today. Family of 9, right? 2 parents, 7 kids. 5 were still in the home, along with them, the 2 adults. So 7 people were still under one roof. And fortunately, no one was injured. Everyone was out safe, including the dog, including the duck that they were caring for, injured duck. But we got wind of the story this morning from a neighbor of theirs. And, they contacted us and said, hey, don't know anything about your organization. Somebody saw this on a mom's site and passed me along to you guys. And, wanted to see if you guys could help. So, we escalated the situation. Our board hopped on board. We tapped in every resource known to man, spoke with the homeowners, were able to secure an application within record time, within like an hour of getting notification. And, it doesn't take a whole lot of vetting when you see a house burned to the ground and see what a family's going through. So it was a pretty quick process for us to be able to pull our resources together. We already have a lot of funds allocated at this time of year for different grants that are already approved from our grant committee and what have you. We were able to pull together some emergent funds and tap into some resources here locally to make sure that we took care of this family. And I'm proud to say that we were able to pull together a $5,000 grant today within 12 hours. So the fire happened this morning. We were notified of it. Application came in, and within 12 hours, we were able to make a donation to this family, give them a grant award. And, after seeing their home, meeting the people firsthand, I mean, what a great family to be able to help in such a devastating time. And Sean, I'm sorry, where do I donate? You can donate on the link that's in this little header, and I'll also post it afterwards. You can donate through the website, which is fundalife.org. You can go right to the Giving or the Donate Now, either one. It goes to the same spot. Or you can do something through Facebook on the Facebook fundraiser, if you will, that I have floating around. So I'll make sure to post all those before we're done. But again, circling back, sorry, I wanted to make sure I caught up on any of the messages. Thank you, Sean, for all the support. You rock, dude. But what an amazing impact from this morning, a fire happening at 4 a.m. to by 1 p.m. I am hand delivering a grant check in those people's hands to pick them off the ground and help them just bridge the gap to whatever needs there might be. That is the embodiment of Fund a Life, our mission, and how quickly we can move. Fortunately, that family is going to be lifted up, I'm sure, by this amazing community. Livingston County is awesome. Different places starting fundraisers and GoFundMe's, and that is fantastic, right? A lot of organizations we're trying to piece together some different parts to get them clothing and food and lodging and that type of thing in addition to the dollars. I know American Red Cross was out there first thing this morning with a $1,000 gift card. That was gone within an hour, right? They make a trip to the store, 2 outfits each, some toiletries, some of the bare necessities, and poof, $1,000 goes so quick. And so to be able to turn around and write a grant for $5,000 to help this family, hopefully just buy them a couple weeks, right? Just buy them a couple weeks worth of hope. And, they're dealing with so much tragic loss of memories. And, that's the house that their kids grew up in. They had everything stored there. They lost literally everything. I can't imagine going through that. But the community lifting them up gives them that little bit of hope to continue pushing on, that there are such amazing people in this world. Our community is full of them. I know that firsthand. I know all of you watching this video know it firsthand as you're tuning in and probably have supported us. But I feel truly blessed to really see the Fund a Life vision and mission that we first set out to achieve really come to life today, this Giving Tuesday, right? And Giving Tuesday is all about giving back and helping support. Typically it's organizations, but it's just about giving in general. And to be a part of an organization, like Fund a Life, and to have founded this through the support of so many people, and to be able to turn around and yes, we're pushing to fundraise, and we wouldn't be here writing checks if we couldn't fundraise, and that's amazing, and thank you so much for all of your help. But to turn around then and write a pretty large check to a family on Giving Tuesday, and we have 2 more coming, by the way, but to raise those kind of funds, turn around and write a check same day that their life-altering circumstance happened, that's amazing. And God willing, we're going to do more of that. And just want to thank the grant committee and everybody who pulled together to make all those resources happen today, within 12 hours of them being homeless, and everything in their world turned upside down, and everything with the exception of their family members gone in an instant, right? And life has a funny way of turning the perspective upside down on you and making sure that you're embracing the things that are most important. And today was no different. And when I handed the check, to this family, I'm not going to mention their names because it hasn't been published yet, but they were so eternally grateful, and wrestling with so much emotion. The neighbor was so emotionally overwhelmed in a positive way, from such a devastation to us being able to ignite some hope back into their situation. It just really, to be cheesy, just really warms your heart. I mean, honestly. And, everyone in that room was moved to tears, including myself. And it was just such an overwhelming experience. So first of all, thank you for helping make that happen. If we didn't have the funds sitting in a banking account from all of our fundraising efforts, we wouldn't have been able to make that happen. And we just want to thank you so much for helping have our mission come alive in a moment where it was desperately needed instantly. And that was a situation where I'm sure there'll be GoFundMe's, I'm sure there'll be organized efforts to help them, but who knows when they'll get those funds? Who knows when I know the insurance adjuster wasn't even going to come out until tomorrow. Well, that's nice. And then how long is it going to take to cut the check? And insurance is great, but what happens in those couple weeks before they have that? I mean, they have no home. They have no car. All 3 cars that they owned were completely gone. I drove by firsthand. It's a devastating picture, and I'll share one of the pictures that I took here later on, so you can see it. It's a life-altering picture, to be honest with you. It really puts everything in perspective, and just so grateful for all of you, all of your support. people's means to be able to support us, and just keep sharing your generosity, keep sharing the news of your generosity with those around you, so we can continue to reach out a little bit further, support a little bit bigger, and ultimately we can help more and more lives be impacted. And stay tuned. We've got 2 more grant awards coming in the next 12 hours that I'll be announcing. 1 more tonight, and then we'll be live with one of our big supporters tomorrow morning, one of our mission partners that we'll talk a little bit about tomorrow. And we're going to give that live tomorrow morning, so that's going to be really exciting stuff. Michael, thank you so much for reaching out. We will definitely let you know. I know that right now, if you're speaking with the family specifically, which I think you are, so correct me if I'm wrong, but they need help with lodging, clothing. They'll need help with meals. Right now they're at a neighbor's home, and which is amazing. This neighbor just took them in, and obviously I know a lot of you would as well, but to take a family of 7, into their home, that's kind of that's a big, juggling act as well. So they just need everything. I mean, even when talking with her this morning the first time, it's so overwhelming for them. They almost don't even know what to ask for, right? They don't even know. It's you need everything. You need shampoo, you need soap, you need money, you need a car, you need a home, you need everything, right? But you at least still have your loved ones, so they're making it work. But their neighbor seems like an awesome family, awesome guy, and they're in good hands right now. But obviously they're gonna need some help with that as well. So Maria, awesome. We'll be posting updates as we go. We're pretty tied in with the family, so we're not large enough in effort in people and manpower yet to be able to do much else than write a check. But so everybody does what they're able to do, right? So we wrote the check. We're hoping to piece together some other things. I know the Salvation Army is moving a lot of mountains to do a lot of things in the clothing department and meals as well, which is amazing. I know that American Red Cross was out there first thing this morning, which is amazing as well. And, I'm sure countless other, I think STEPS is an organization near Fowlerville that's doing some things. There's going to be countless others that I'm sure are going to pull their resources together. And I know that all of you will step up in a big way, whatever way you can as well. But any help you can provide from now till then, that'll be fantastic. With Fund a Life, we have more applications than we can simply fund, and it's not every day that a person's house burns down, but metaphorically speaking, people's houses are burning down in their lives, on a daily basis. And that could be in form of a medical diagnosis. That could be a death in the family. It could be job loss. It could be losing your home in a fire. It could be any number of major life-altering circumstance that has you down, and you're just desperately seeking hope. You need hope, and sometimes it's not the dollar amount that matters. It's not the actual magnitude of the gift or the win. You just need a win. And ultimately, that's what Fund a Life exists to do. We're here to shine light in the darkest of moments. And, that comes in a lot of different forms, in a lot of different ways, in a lot of different sizes. But for many, they just need a small win to change their perspective, to give them that hope so that they can continue fighting on. They can face the battle with a little bit lighter, shoulder weight. They can live on the next day. They can inspire others, and they can put on a happy face for their family. And in this case, mom and dad are trying to be strong for the rest of the family, for the other 5 kids that are living in their home. And here they are devastated themselves, right? I mean, just because we're adults and we have kids doesn't mean that we could suffer a catastrophic loss and not be phased either. And yet we still have to pretend, for our children's sake, that we're being strong, and that it's maybe not affecting us in the same ways, so that because we're worried about them, right? We're worried about their well-being, and here's this family trying to hold it all together while they're looking at a giant question mark, right? Every credit card gone, wallets gone, money gone, whatever they had in their home literally gone. And again, I'm going to post a picture. It's terrible, but this happens every single day in a lot of different forms, that people are faced with, their own house fires that devastate their entire lives and turn it upside down and just burn it to the ground. And with your help, we can lift them up in those moments. We can get them through them. And I'm really excited to go on that journey along with you. Thank you so much for blessing us this far, and for helping this family, helping us, help others. Together, we're all stronger. And look forward to more announcements tonight. If you have not donated, what are you waiting for? for, right? Make that donation today, fundalife.org. You can make the donation right there on the webpage, either on the Giving Tuesday tab or the Donate Now tab. Either one, all goes to the same spot. Or you can find I keep looking over here because I have a second screen up. But you can, I know you can't see it. I can. You might be able to see it through the mirror. But you can, go on the Fund to Life Facebook page as well. And there's a fundraiser floating around that I created. And again, we have roughly 7 hours to go. We're trying to raise $10,000. We're 56% there. We need some help, right? About $4,500 more to go. Who's going to step up and get us there? With your help, we can do it. I know we can. Look forward to the journey with all of you. And stay tuned tonight for another exciting announcement. And again, this was one of 3 grand announcements that we're making in the next 12 hours. So we're excited to go on that journey with you. Get us to that goal of 10,000. We'll throw a big party, big fundraising party, and we'll go from there. So thanks so much for all the support, and we will see you later. Giving Tuesday, baby.